What's up, guys? This is Showtime with Showtime Shred Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big. All right. Today we're going to talk about putting on our pants one pant leg at a time, right? So I hear coaches talk all the time, and it's great. It's great locker room talk, right? Because you can't change your training system at that point. You're done. You're ready or you're not ready, period. So you tell your athletes as a coach, or if you're team captain, when you motivate your troops, right? Your athletes, you say, hey, fucking, they're good, right? You're down at halftime, right? They're a good team, okay? They're beating us right now. But guess what, guys? They put their pant legs on same way you do in them every morning, one pant leg at a time, right? So basically, you're human, they're human. There ain't no reason why you can't win this fucking ball game. Okay? That's the best motivational speech you can give for the circumstances offered. But here's the truth. You may put your pant legs on one day at a time, right? One leg at a time. Fuck, if it takes you all day, you're really in trouble. One pant leg at a time, right? But that don't mean you're going to come into a bodybuilding contest and beat me, right? Or that I can come in there and beat you that way. If you're not doing the work, okay, and you're cheating on your diet, and you're not taking the proper supplementation or the proper nutrients or whatever it is, right? Because it's everything. It's that triangle of success. It's the supplementation, the vitamins, the cardio, the weight training, the whole nine yards, right? And if one little thing is off, even a little bit, you're gonna lose the fucking show, especially at my level, right? Top amateur or pro. I ain't pro. I'm top amateur. All right. And I'm never gonna say I'm a pro unless I get that pro card, right? It's not right. People lie about shit like that, and it's stupid. There's no reason to. What are you trying to prove, right? But most of my friends are, right? And if you go up against an amateur, a pro, or whatever it is, and you put your pant leg one at a time, and you're not putting in the work, I don't give a fuck that you're putting on your pant leg same as the champion's gonna win, even though you put your pants on same way, one leg at a time, right? So there is only so much you could do. So with football, you're gonna go to the camps. You're gonna do all the camps that are offered. You should go to them. My athlete, if you can afford it, right? My athlete Tanner, he's been to five camps this summer. And so that extra work he's done where they told him, we want to give you a scholarship, but you need to put on more size. And he puts on from 210 or 214 to 237 in the summer. They're going, holy shit, what have you done? But if they didn't see that, the offers would have still come because he got bigger and stronger. They saw that when they went to scout him. But they came faster. Before the season even started. Boom. 4 different colleges, 4 different offers, bada bing, bada boom. He's in. Now it's just deciding which one he wants, and he's going to get more. He hasn't had a Division I yet, but he's had Division I offer him to come to their camps, show him around the campus. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time if he keeps playing the way he's playing, which he will, and he's going to probably get some of those D1 offers, probably from at least Wazoo, WSU, because they're already got their eye on him and offered him to camps, showed him the campus, all that stuff. So you got to go to the camps. You got to lift fucking weights. You got to do your proper warm-up so you don't blow nothing out. Stretch out. Be flexible. My guy's working with not only me with a strength coach, but he's working with a speed coach. Okay? So you got to work on your footwork. You got to work on your speed. You got to watch video. We got to watch film. Inspirational videos, motivational videos is part of it. I'm talking about watching film, footage of other games, other teams. Other players that you really are wanting to emulate. It's all of it. It's not just one thing, especially in football where it's such a complex sport where there's so much to it. You can't just be strong. You can't just be fast. You can't just be athletic. You have to be disciplined. You can't jump off sides. You can't go off and punch somebody in the face. That gets you ejected nowadays. It's not like hockey used to be where you get in a fight, you go penalty box, 15 minutes, you come right back out swinging. You're ejected from that game and the following game minimum penalty, minimum, if not more. So you got to have discipline. You can't punch people in the face, okay? You can't jump off sides. You can't block people in the back. You can't chop block. All those are disciplined factors into every little thing, okay? You got to run. You got to sprint. You got to lift weights. You got to eat right. It's all about bringing everything together to be the best at your particular sport, or your particular job, or your business, or whatever it is that you are trying to be successful in. And that's it. And this is a 5-minute video, not 22. I'm proud of that. I wish the other one was just as short. Most of you guys aren't going to watch a 22-minute video. And it was probably the best video I've put out to date, because it's very, very educational, and I felt like it needed to be out there because too many people stupid, and they don't even compete, and they harm themselves for no damn reason, sometimes with their first cycle. Stupid. All right, but I'm not being judgmental. It's easy to go balls to the wall, but not if you haven't had the proper training first. Get in the gym, move the weights, be over 21 years old, and then make a decision. And preferably get with a doctor so you don't have to do anything illegal. That's my advice. Don't want to see you guys go down for some stupid shit. Taking something that should be legal, but it's illegal, and then going to jail for taking something that isn't on the fucking GNC stores or whatever. Alright, this has been Showtime with Showtime Shredded Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big. One other thing important that I didn't get to put in my last video. Check it out. If something is legal, it doesn't always mean that it's healthy. Does that make sense? Also doesn't mean that it works. So if it's a GNC guy pushing a certain product, check with the top athlete or something like that. Make sure it's conducive with your goals, because sometimes Vitamin World, GNC, they have high commission items, and sometimes they're garbage. That's why I like going to Vitamin World when Roger Baker was the general manager there, because he would always tell you, okay, this one, they are pushing us to sell because it's a high commission item, but it's garbage. It's not going to be conducive with your goals. You need to take this, 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 and this. Didn't matter if there was any commission in it or not. He was there to get you the results that you were after. That's what the prep coaches that are the best in the world do. They're not in it for the money. They're in it for the win, right? So these are the safest. These are the most effective. So these are what you should take. Bada bing, bada boom. He would do that. He would tell you what's best for your heart health, which is your vitamin, your fish oils, your 369s. He would promote that. He's into health and fitness. He's not into hurting people. That's important. He's not into high commissioned items, telling you garbage. It doesn't work, even if it might be safe. He won't do that. SARMs, peptides, they're legal. Doesn't mean they're healthy. Okay, do your research. Not saying they're unhealthy. That's the problem. There's not enough research on them. Kratom, same thing. They're a stimulant in small dosages. They're an opiate in high dosages. Do your research. Is it something you want to put in your body or no? And it's your call. And it's your life. And there's no right or wrong answer. It's the answer that's best for you. But know the positives, know the negatives, know the risk to benefit ratio of everything that you're going to put in your body. Because you're the one that's going to have to live with your decision. Nobody else. Okay? Nobody else is going to live with your decision unless you go off and do something stupid and hurt somebody. And with SARMs and stuff like that, peptides, that doesn't change your emotions. So you're not gonna hurt anybody while taking those, but you might hurt yourself. You might not. We don't know. We don't know enough about that shit. I can't tell you one way or the other. So I can't recommend or promote it because I don't know. I don't have the research on it. You can do the research, which right now is probably not going to do you any good, because there's very little research on it, and even with proper research, oh, this is safe stuff. Then 5, 10 years later, oh, this causes cancer. Oh, this causes your liver to fail. This causes your kidneys to go out, right? You don't know. It's too new. It's too new. We don't know. So that's my advice. Take it or leave it. And if it's conducive with your goals, it's no wrong or right decision. Just realize what might be at stake. Your health or your life might be at stake. It might not be. But don't fucking come back and blame me. Oh, you said I could do what I want. Yeah, I said you could do what you want. But there might be consequences. And I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you what to take and not take. And that's the first thing I tell people. The first thing I'm telling you right now. Talk to a doctor. What do they think about Psalms? What do they think about peptides? And let them break it down for you. Most of them are going to tell you, no way, Jose. Okay, my doctor is way beyond cautious. She doesn't want me taking any fucking thing because she wants me to live to 100 years old. God bless her. Nice lady. But that's a great idea. If you're somebody that listens to your doctor, then go talk to your doctor. If you don't listen to your doctor, then you and I are both wasting our time, and you're wasting your money going to see that gal or guy, right? Because you're just going to be an asshole anyways, and they're going to say, stay away from this, and this. You're going to take it anyways, unless you're just going to try to get with your doctor to take it the safest way possible, and they're going to go along with that. That's the only way you're going to be not wasting their time and yours. If you're already convinced you're going to take it. But otherwise, if you're going to listen, anything you're thinking about taking, supplement-wise, just because it's legal doesn't mean it's... A lot of that stuff at GNC and over-the-counter, Vitamin World and all these other places, they're not... A lot of that stuff is not approved or even investigated yet by the FDA, which means that if there's side effects, we don't know yet. And depending on what they put into it, they'll put flour and all this other filler stuff in there. If it says it's got creatine, Yoembi, whatever is in there, some of them don't even contain enough to help you. So you got to get with a prep coach or somebody that knows what they're doing, or a supplement expert that is no holds bars, that's not going to make any money by telling you the right answer. Is this product going to work? So that they can say yes or no and tell you what positives and negatives, risk to benefit ratios might be involved in that product, even though it's legal over the counter. You need to do your research on it, and unfortunately some of those are too new that some of them won't know the health risks that might be involved with it, but usually they're around long enough, a lot of these things, that you can get with an athlete or a coach that will be honest with you and say, yeah, take it works, or no, don't take it, it's garbage. At least you can get that far, to not spend your money on something that's gonna be like fucking taking a salt tablet or taking a sugar tablet and thinking it's creatine or something like that, and you're blowing $50, $60, $100 on nothing, and it might not even be good for you. There might even be some harmful things in there too. At least have something that's going to be high benefit for you, whether it's high risk, low risk, because you're not going to know because it hasn't been around for long enough. Some products probably have been around long enough, some of them years and years. Creatine's one of them. We know now it's just a blend of 4 different amino acids, and as long as you keep up enough water intake and everything, unless you've got gout, or you just have to really be careful of high protein diets and things like that, because your body's just has health issues affected with that, which is few and far in between. Creatine's a healthy one, in my opinion. Again, I'm not a doctor. Talk to your doctor, talk to your pharmacist, but they'll probably back me up on this, okay? But again, do that, because everybody's different, and your doctor might know your history, your health history. Pharmacists can give you a pretty damn good breakdown on it too. So, in my opinion, though, creatine for health, high benefit, low risk, is a good one. It's a good product, and it does work, and it does help. Gets through that ATP, gets you a couple added reps and stuff like that with a heavier weight. I'm all for it. Some of it causes extra water retention in people, and some don't. You just got to ask ask around, and usually the guy at the GNC or the Vitamin will know this. If they don't, then you're gonna have to wait. But if you're wanting one that doesn't give you a water gain, there is some types that do and some types that don't. You just got to ask the pharmacist. Not the pharmacist, your prep coach or another athlete, or I don't care about the reason I'm not answering this for you is because I just grab the cheapest creatine and take it, and it works. If I can take it first thing in the morning, just like my dad does, but I'll do a tablespoon instead of a little scoop, and I'll let it dissolve with water, or I won't even take creatine because there'll be creatine in the pre-workout that I take, and so I'll do that route. It's your call on how you want to do that, but I encourage you, even with creatine, even with anything, talk to your doctor, talk to a pharmacist, something, just to make sure that you are highly enough educated so you don't come back on this video and say, well, Showtime said I could take whatever the fuck I want. No, I did not say that. I said check with your doctor, check with your pharmacist. I'm not trying to get sued here. Right now, what are you going to take from me? I got nothing, but I'm climbing pretty fast, I think, and knowing my luck, I just get started here, where I started making some money, and then a video when I was poor comes back and bites me in the ass, saying, "Hey, yeah, Showtime told me to take this." No, I ain't playing that game with you guys. So I said, at your own risk, after you talk with your doctor or the pharmacist. That's what I said. And I'll play this video back if you decide to take it out of context. I ain't playing that game with you guys. But I'm also saying this as somebody who cares, in that make sure you talk to your doctor. Make sure you talk with your loved ones and everything, so that you come up with the best plan for you, because I don't want to see you get hurt. Because I kind of more of a joke along the lines of this. I've never even been threatened to be sued before. I doubt anybody will, if they have bad consequences from one of these videos. But some people that aren't my clients and stuff, so I don't know you. I don't know everybody who's gonna, look for a scam or a, what do you call it, frivolous lawsuit. Fair enough. So, number one, I don't want to waste your time, because you're not going to get nothing at this point, unless it's at a later time where things change financially. You ain't going to get nothing anyways, because, okay, what do you want to take? You want to take my last little bit of protein powder? That's about all you're going to get. I'm not a millionaire or anything like that yet, right? I do have high hopes. Even as old as I am, I've still got high hopes for me and my family, so that if something does happen and I'm not here long enough, my family's still taken care of. That's the goal. Other than that, I don't give a shit about money. If I'm ever a multi-millionaire or multi-billionaire, what I'm going to do with my money is I'm going to give most of it away. I'm going to pay my bills. I'm going to pay for us to go on occasional trips. I don't need no Lamborghini. I don't need no multi-million-dollar house. I get a humble house that's $100,000 to $300,000. I get a car that's $10,000 to $20,000 for each member of my family. And then beyond that, in small vacations, I'm giving most of that away. I'm going to put some in investments and high interest savings accounts and things of that nature, just so that I can continue to help people, because as money compounds, as you know, you'll have more money. Well, that's more money to either give to my friends and family when I pass away, or take out a little bit at a time and just help out churches and families that are struggling, and just buddies of mine that are working real hard, but they just don't have that much money. I'll have it all planned out so it won't hurt me financially. Sometimes people try to help out too many friends at a time. They go broke. Don't do that. Have your my system's going to be 25, 25, 25, 25. So pay the bills. So whatever left over, 25% goes to charity or friends or family. Well, the thing I was talking about, donating, right? And then 25% goes into savings, just sitting in a savings account as an emergency fund. You need anything, you overspend, you fuck up, you got funds there. And pay attention if you guys are making good money, because I know a lot of people who make 5 to 10 grand a month, 10 to 20 grand a month, and they got nothing to show for it because they fuck it off and they live beyond their means. And I wish I was in their shoes because I'd be so financially set right now. But they will do that, and that's stupid. So, anyways, so 25% to help people, 25% in a savings, 25% to play with. Go on vacation, have fun, buy shit, 25% of your leftover money. And then 25% into investments. Invest in real estate, maybe, rental houses, properties, flipping houses, artwork. Even if you're not sure if it's real or not, you get this and that and the other thing, antiques, this and that. It's a risk. So maybe you lose all your money in your investments, maybe you double or triple your money or quadruple it. That's what it's for. Investment's an investment. Or maybe invest in some small businesses, preferably one that you can sell really quick if you're going under, so that you get some of your money back, and you fucking never have to worry about a goddamn thing in your life again if you live with that system. Again, a lot of people make plenty of money to pay their bills. They fuck it up. As soon as they are down and out and lose that income, they're fucked. They're just as poor or more poor than the people that are one fucking hair of a gnat's ass away from, being on the street. And that's sad. I've got a buddy of mine who's a lawyer, and he said in certain clients that he's had, they say, man, if I can't make at least $20,000 this month, I don't know what I'm going to do. Why do you have to make that much money just to pay your bills? You're living beyond your means. You shouldn't have to do that. Unless you've just got a business where your overhead is through the roof, you shouldn't be in that predicament. No way your bills should come to 20 grand a month. No way. You should be able to pay all your bills with 5 grand or less. And then anything extra than that, if you're blessed enough to make more than 5 grand a month, should be towards what I just talked about. Play money, investment, savings, and giving back. So if you don't take anything else from this video, because you're not a fitness buff, you don't give a fuck about supplements, you don't give a fuck about your health, you don't give a fuck about exercise, but you like money, at least take that. Other people live on a 90-10. Live off of 90%, save and invest 10, or give 10% away, which I would go 80-20 if you're going to go that route, because you don't want to give all your money, that 10% away and then blow 90, because then you're back in that boat where if you need some help, you ain't got nobody to help you out. You're just fucking broke, poor. So that would probably be an 80-20 split. There's some people live on 10-90. They make so much fucking money that they live off of 10%, give away 90%. God bless them. But again, I hope they're putting some money into savings and investment if they're going to do that, because that's a scary situation. You don't want to be in there, where if you don't make all your bills that month, you lose your house, or you lose your car, or you lose your electricity, and you're fucking cold in the winters and hot in the summers. It ain't worth it. So you got to take care of yourself first, and then you can help other people. It's just like in the airplane. If you can't breathe and you got these fucking masks coming out and you got your little kid sitting there, your instinct's going to give it to the kid, right? But if you do that and you pass out and he doesn't know what the fuck to do, or she, your kid's going to fucking die too, and you die. So what do you want to do? You want to take that oxygen in first, right? Then to your kid, then to yourself, and you're both going to survive. Fair enough? So same thing here. If your friends are already needing help and you're going to go broke helping them, I'm sorry, if you pass away, they're still going to not be able to make their bills. So if you want to help your friends and your family with their bills, you first got to take care of your bills. Then, with that system, whatever it is, 80-20, 25% times 4, 90-10, 10-90, 60-40, whatever you want to do, you want to make sure that your bills are paid, you got some money set aside in savings and emergency fund, and 3 to 6 months worth of bills set aside as well. Now you're talking. And now you can put some money into investments, into savings, and into helping family and friends. And that's a beautiful thing. Here's $1,000. Here's 20. You might you might really trust somebody that has a great business idea. You may or may not want to take a percentage of it. And you might just want to say, you know what? Don't worry about paying this fucking money back if your business fails. Here's $20,000. Here's $50,000. Just get it going. Or they're going to lose their house if they don't, pay $5,000, and then they got their next one coming up. Well, here's $10,000. Here's going to get you a little ahead and caught up at the same time, right? That's some cool shit. Why not do that for a friend? Why not do that for a family member, that deserves it, that's working hard? Not, well, I got there, and if he's going to struggle, that's on him. Why be selfish like that? If you got the extra funds to help people, why not? It's fun to do, especially for somebody that they're going to be appreciative of it. And if you're doing that system of the 25, 25, 25, 25, you won't miss the money. So you're not going to go broke helping them. So you just give that money away and you dismiss it. And if they want to pay it back at a later time, they can. But it's a gift. You don't ask for it back. That's money that's done. That was in that fund. That was in the charity fund. And you helped your buddy, or you helped somebody anonymously you don't even know. It's a nice married couple or something with a nice family. They're struggling. Boom, here you go. Your mom or dad has problems with the bills or something. You help your mom and dad. You help your kids try to get going. I mean, anybody. It doesn't matter what. That's what's the nice thing is about. If you're a Republican, is that you think you can do better with the money than the government. Well, you can choose where you can give it to the church if you want. You can give it to a charity that, like, fucking the first place we're going to put our money into is St. Jude's or the facility Mary Bridge in Tacoma that did our surgery for our little guy and fixed his forehead when he had a craniosynostosis. Those are the types of things that really help change the world, because those types of actions catch on, right? Just like people being selfish, and look at how many bad business owners there are now because they watched that fucking movie with Charlie Sheen and that other guy that said that greed is good. How many people think that that's the right thing to do now in business? A lot of people. That's not good. We don't want people thinking like that, because that doesn't change the world. That doesn't help make the world a better place. Mine, 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 mine. And no amount is good enough, and no amount is enough. That's not helping people. That's helping people to be greedy. That's helping people to screw people over. That's helping people to be selfish. We don't want a world like that, guys. We have enough fucked up shit with terrorism and fucking public shootings and drug addiction and suicide and all these other things that sometimes come from cold-hearted motherfuckers, and they get shafted or screwed over or misunderstood and or abused or sexually abused or raped, and now they have this drug problem, right? And people go, fucking weak person, looking at this fucking person over here with drug addict, right? Fuck them. You haven't been in their shoes, you don't know. You don't know if they're just weak and or a party animal, or if they've been through some shit, right? So we can't judge. Motherfucker, this is 30 minutes. I got to get off. I was proud of myself. I had a 5-minute video. I should have hit stop and restart. I did 2 videos in one. My bad. All right, this has been Showtime with Showtime Shred Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big. It's going to take me like 2 hours to download this onto Facebook. All right. We'll see y'all later.